Hi there, everyone, and good day. I'm very glad that we have reached the finish line of the series. I promise you that this is not going to be the last. In fact, we have just started Udo. We have successfully installed an Udo Community Edition, which we can use to demonstrate in other classes. So, to go back to where we start, this is our original objective. We'd like to introduce Udo to students. I believe we have done that. We give the necessary background, especially on installation and administration. Yes, we have installed, and we have not yet done administration, but we have uh, done how to install. Now, of course, the installation itself is part of the administration process. We have introduced the basic apps like the accounting, the inventory, the purchase, sales, and the basic accounting kit. And then possibly in the future, we will train students for active Udo development. So in this series, our main content are as follows. We want to know how to install Python 3.12, which we have done. And we install PostgreSQL, which we have done. The video series, by the way, is getting a lot of views in just less than 2 days. We've installed VS Code. The video is also one of the popular ones. Downloading, installing, and installing the community edition. This is the heart of our series, no? And then it's the hardest also, no? And then we configure the company and the company name. We install the logo and change the currency sign in the country. We configure the outgoing mail server and admin email server. Alongside, we also have created the app password for Gmail and demonstrated how to activate the two-factor authentication. And then we install the basic apps, contacts, inventory, purchasing, and accounting. We installed the community edition accounting app, and of course, we have advanced the installation of the mock theme. So eventually, what our final product is this: we have a working Udo installation that can be used by small and medium scale businesses. We have inventory to manage our products, okay, and then we also have uh, contacts to manage our vendors and our customers. We also have purchase, okay, to manage our orders and receipts, and we also have sales to do invoicing with our customers. Like also, we can also make sales quotations, and then we have the dashboards for purchasing, and we have the link tracker for sales. And at the same time, we have also installed the very important accounting Udo accounting kit, which we are going to use later for collecting payments from customers. There's the sales part of the dashboard, and remitting payments to our vendors, no, when we receive inventory from purchase orders. So we are just beginning this, and there will be sequels to this series, no? So what is up in the future? So remember, we have designed this for computer science and information technology students and information science students, where we see graduates who can actively perform uh, develop Python development in Udo. We have done the basic installation and administration in this series, and in the sequel, we are going to demonstrate how to use the apps in the inventory, the purchase, the sales, and the accounting app. And then in the next sequel, we are going to do Udo development. I have tried to do that already. I have created a hotel management, guest reservation, and collection system, no, which we will do. We will discuss Udo development like creation of models, wizards, transient models, and creation of user interfaces like tree views, list views, form views, and Kanban views. And we will also generate reports using QWeb, okay, and be generating PDFs and sending emails to our contacts like our guests in the hotel system, and possibly, no, uh, other apps, because there are many other apps like CRM, HR. There's also payroll, And then we do web page development, not just for online selling, but for other purposes like selling services, making appointments to customers. If you do uh, home businesses, no, you offer services by going to the customer themselves. We can make web pages for that, and we can attach them to our VPN so that we can access them online without having hosting, and we can also upload them to actual hosts. So this is a very promising field. Now, what is the prospect of an Odoo developer currently? Now, I've searched for the possibilities in Upwork. Last week, I've seen a lot, no, of companies hiring Odoo experts. So this is from Upwork.com. Okay, there's a post 10 hours ago for an Odoo expert in the United States. It's paid hourly, although it's less than a month, but it didn't say how much. But there it is, the Odoo implementation of the accounting module. We have the basic accounting kit, which is a closer copy of the actual module. Although the actual module is paid, the client will pay it for you. And look at the rate; it's quite modest, $15 to $48 a month. Although it's just less than a month, but it's less than 30 hours. Okay. And then there's an Odoo expert needed for customization and implementation in the United States. 1 to 3 months, $10 to $50, very modest, you know, depending on the expertise. If you have development, I think you can get somewhere between 25 to 35. And the migration specialist, this is about migrating their Odoo to multi-company systems. I don't know what version they're using, but this is challenging and doable because Odoo in itself is designed for multi-company. In fact, in our installation, we have installed one company, but we can easily add another. So the rate is between 17 to $25. It's also good in terms of Philippine rates. And tracking real dashboards, it's just a gig. Anyway, set up outgoing and incoming mail servers, which we have done. Okay, fixed price is just a gig, $40. Good for students, no? If you like to do that. And custom dashboards, $30 in India, so that's why it's low. But there's a lot of job offerings, no, in Upwork. Now let's also look for it in online jobs PH. Okay, we have a lot. Okay, for example, we have a lead generation specialist. This must be using the Odoo CRM. Okay, because Odoo has a CRM module which I think is free. This is a work from home. The second is a work from home. It didn't tell how much it offers. And customer order processing and stock management. We run in Belgium, so most probably they're using Odoo there, but they are using Shopify for online selling. Oh, there's a way, by the way, no, to connect your Shopify to your Odoo by making a REST API. It can be done, no, and it's a rewarding task, no. Odoo manager and bookkeeping full expert from Australia. How much do they offer for Odoo SH hosting? No, it didn't say how much they offered. Okay, and then Odoo bookkeeper, $2,000 a month. It's quite modest for Philippine rates. And head of financial analyst, it didn't say how much, how long, but it takes 200 USD. Maybe it's just a gig. Sales order. Wow, this sales order and senior sales order support. Most probably using Odoo also. You do this in Odoo, and it's based in Australia with 1,000 to 1,300 Australian US dollars. No? So it's a very good rate, especially because I think it's a it's work from home. Okay, Odoo expert 350 per hour. Not too good, but it's okay to be there. Front end developer, no, Odoo 18. Okay, so which can easily be done. No, you can easily come up with expertise on this. I've already studied this myself. No, business representative, CPA, we get to Odoo 17 consultant, $1,000 a month. It's not bad. Odoo 17 is also easy to use. a CPA bookkeeper must work with Odoo. This must be local because it only pays $400 a month. Odoo developer, $600 a month, not bad, no, for Philippine rates. $5 to $10 Odoo developer locally, it's not bad. And the voicing specialist, $4 to $6. Anyway, it's an easy job for me, I think. Odoo expert, $1,300 to $1,800 a month. Okay, this is a permanent job, no, and this was posted last February 10. Okay, accountant, receipt, receptionist, bookkeeper. That's also usable using Odoo. Uh, Bookkeeping and accounting. Odoo SaaS developer. Okay, 300. It didn't specify what's going to be done. Now it's also in Job Street. Okay, Odoo Python developer. There's wanted 10 days ago. It didn't specify how much it offers, but okay, you have to customize Odoo ERP modules using Python. So Odoo developers are needed here. Okay. So that's Job Street, and LinkedIn also has a lot of hiring for Odoo experts and developers. Now, why is Odoo very promising? For me nowadays, especially with the popularity of AI, okay, the AI tasks in some areas are diminishing, but in the areas where customer support, administration, deployment, okay, and customization, these are areas that are AI proof. For example, in the design of a UI in Odoo and the design of the database, no, a UI, rather an AI can help, but it needs to be corrected. Somebody has to supervise, and you need an expert there. Now, in the installation of applications, because ERP doesn't come fully installed, so they will need a technical support. No, so Odoo technical support is very much in demand, and it's AI proof. So you will do rather installation and administration, and you can also do training, which is also AI proof. And then most of all is the uh, customization. It's because although ERPs are designed for a wide range of businesses, there are two there there's nothing similar. No, uh, businesses are always different, so they have different needs, they have different customization needs, so they may come up with purchases, and then they want to modify it a bit, and they will come up with sales invoicing and want to modify it a bit, create a report, an additional report that's not yet there. So this is a proof, although the development process can be AI assisted, but it surely needs an Odoo expert. So this is a very promising field. That is why, as teachers, we will also continue to uh, campaign, or rather teach the technology, especially in college, to prepare our students to do active administration and installation, and even customization, because Odoo uses Python, a favorite among a large group of students, not only in the Philippines but in other countries. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope I'll see you in my future playlists. I will also be doing work on JavaScript and PostgreSQL. I hope to see you there. I will be doing that during summer, when I will not have any teaching tasks. Thank you very much. This is Roy Tech, and my name is John Roy Heralde. I teach computer science in Ateneo de Davao University. Bye everyone, and have a nice day.